Hi, Ashley here with hearthookhome.com, and today we are learning how to crochet the wide half double crochet stitch. This stitch is wide, it's beautiful, it's bold, it is exactly the same as the half double crochet with one minor modification. So if you can make the half double, you can make the wide half double. What I love about this stitch so much is that it's got a great plush factor to it. It's mindless and easy to do, and it kind of looks a little bit like the moss stitch, which is used making single crochets and chains. So if you want to learn how to make the wide half double, grab your hook and let's go. To make the wide half double crochet stitch, you can start with any number of chains. There is no multiple needed at all. Here I've got 12 chains. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find the second chain from my hook, and I'm going to do a half double crochet in that stitch, in that back bar of that second chain, just a half double crochet. And I'm going to do that like normal, as in all half double crochet all the way to the end of the chain. If you wanted to start with a foundation half double crochet instead, that is perfectly fine. It'll work out great. All we need is a foundation row of half double crochet stitches that we can work into, or between technically, in the following rows. Now, when I make my regular half double crochets, I like to start with a chain of 1 to start a new row. I feel like it makes it a little bit tighter and less loosey-goosey. So I'm going to chain 1 and turn. Now, here is where the wide aspect comes in. So the only difference between this and the regular half double is that instead of going into the top of the stitch like we would here, this V at the top, we're encompassing all of the loops. So we're going in between the stitches instead of into the top of the stitch, right? So we've got our chain 1 to start the row. We're going to yarn over like we do in regular half double crochet. We're going to find, instead of going into here, right, this would be our normal way to make a half double crochet. All we're doing instead is going around all 3 loops of the half double, right, and going in between the stitches down here, and then complete your half double as normal. So yarn over, go in between the next stitches. Let me get my yarn tail out of the way. Go in between the next 2 stitches, finish your half double. Yarn over, in between the next 2 stitches, so right here, and half double. And we're just going to do this all the way across. One thing I've noticed when crocheting this stitch, pull my yarn. One thing I've noticed when crocheting this stitch is that if you're not paying close attention, sometimes I like to watch TV while I'm doing this. What I've noticed is that I can sometimes skip that 3rd loop right here, this front one, because I'm just not paying attention and I get to go and thinking it's a regular half double crochet. So you can have those random loops if you're not careful while you're crocheting along. So be mindful of that. Now, when we get to the end, where are we going to place this last one? Well, I like to place it in between the chain and the stitch. So I'm just going to go right here for that last stitch there. And that is it. That is all there is to the wide half double crochet. It's so fun. It's so easy. Just make sure that you are grabbing all 3 of these loops instead of just the top 2 as you normally would. And that's it. I hope you love it, and I will talk more with you soon.